GingerGM.
Anyway, we're playing my good mate Keith Arkall. Hello, Keithy. Okay, so let's see. So we're in. So this is, I'm going to keep the little list up there. It's a bit more of a marathon than a sprint, this competition. We can see we've got Keith, Blair, Connell is there, Trendle, Rendell. And in the first round, we're playing my good mate Keith. I don't even know what the time limit is. What is the time limit? It'd be nice to know. What is the time limit? Do I get extra time when I make a move? No, it's straight 5 minute. Straight 5 minutes. And we're going to try this little move against Keith. I think Keith might be coming on stream tomorrow. Hello, mate. I'm streaming. Lots of laughs. So Keith now knows he's on. Keith now knows he's on video. Keith, a very good friend of mine, and I think he might be joining me on the stream for one of the first times ever tomorrow. So that will be interesting. Now I've played this little line a couple of times, and it's quite interesting. So we bring the knight in. It's a little gambit line, which I think I'm probably one of the only grandmasters who've played it. I saw he was on with his voice, Aldo, yesterday. I'm hoping we can get Keith on with camera as well, but we'll have to wait and see about that. So I think I've got a bit of compensation with my two knights here developed, and this knight especially is really good in the position. I'm having a little bit of Carver at the moment. Prosecco, actually. There was a little bit of a leftover bottle from last night. I'm kind of celebrating finishing this bloody course. You know, this mental course. Okay, what's happening here then? Do we just keep developing? Yeah, let's just develop. Let's try to play like Paul Morphy, shall we? I'll catch up with you when I... Yeah, sounds good, mate. Okay, cool. Right, so where is the compensation here? Wondering if I got some funky stuff like this. Don't know, it's an interesting position, but maybe I should just be castling. But there's some other possibilities here. No, okay, that doesn't work clearly. Here, bishop e7, castle's queenside. Okay, we'll try this one. And I guess Keith will go bishop e7 here. Taking here he can play, but that accelerates my attack a little bit with a rook coming over to e1. Well, I think if Morphy was around nowadays, he would be playing 1d4, to be honest. That's my opinion. There's too many drawing lines in the other variations. But Keith, I don't really see what my pressure is here. I mean, I could go here and knight here, but that's a little bit... I might have to just take this pawn somehow. What do I take with? But then Keith's got d6 and bishop e6, and my compensation is somewhat lacking. So okay, we'll play this. So when he gets his bishop to this square, he might be reasonably safe. So I'm just going to try to get all my pieces in the game. I must still have some compensation here. So I probably didn't play the best line though. There was probably a more dangerous line. Okay, so he's coming with this, and probably now rook here. I assume. Should we play that? Let's do that. It's like a normal move to play. Yeah, Keith, a very good friend of mine, one of my best friends in the chess world. Thank you, Perno, for donating. Did the donation come up anywhere? Let me know if the donation hasn't shown for whatever reason. I may have set up things up wrong. Okay, so I can now go here. It looks very scary for Keith, but Keith is a great defender. I could go h4 and try to get the knight in here as well, but b5 is coming. So I need to work out, is my bishop just coming back here? What do I do? So I've got queen f4. I'm certainly trying to learn from this attacking book, aren't I? Or h4. h4. Let's go h4. Let's play h4. I could take this one as well. Maybe I will grab that one in a minute. If I get a chance. Probably I should have taken that one. I'm just looking at his king side with these ideas, and you know, I don't really want to grab a pawn because I want to checkmate him, but sometimes grabbing a pawn is a good idea. So, you know, rather than go for checkmate, grab that pawn, grab that pawn. So, I don't know, it's an interesting position. I've definitely got enough play for the pawn, but am I coming in? I mean, my idea is to come in here and just go for checkmate, but can I even sacrifice on this square and then go knight g5? I don't know. It's a weird position, yeah? It's a weird position. It's quite hard for Keith to move. This is the issue that Keith has in this position. I've also got, if he goes d6, queen e4, which threatens checkmate, and if he defends that, knight takes here and queen takes c6. So he's got to be very careful of this queen e4 move as well. So that's kind of why I didn't want to put my queen over on c5, but I'm sure queen takes c5 was a much more accurate move. Okay. Strange that the donations haven't come up. Don't know why that is. Strange. So again, I can take this pawn, but I'd rather do something a little bit more spicy here, if we can, because it's quite a fun position. But maybe even just something sly like queen here. He's going to try to... Okay, maybe I should take this pawn. Go on then, let's take the pawn. I mean, none of the other moves were that clear. So I suppose with the idea of coming to d6, this is still going to be quite unpleasant. And this square is a little bit annoying for him, yeah? I mean, I can try to go take here, but we don't really want an ending. But it's basically, what does Keith move? This is the problem. He probably has to play something. I can't see any other move except for something like knight a5. I honestly can't see many moves that Keith can play here in the position. And I can always get a better ending, but against Keithy, you know, a better ending doesn't mean much because he is the endgame maestro. The endgame maestro. There we go. We can see Mickey Adams is in there in the match, and I think Keith's getting very low on time now. Well, this one I think I can just take here. I can even go for an ending, but this looks very dangerous because I've still got my attacking chances here. Can I mate him, or do we just play this one? In we go. And now bishop takes h7 is pretty scary for Keith. When we got queen d6, if he goes that way, and can we... Well, okay, cheers Keith. Got a bit of a good opening there, didn't I? Keith got under quite a lot of pressure there quite quickly. So, solid. Yeah, I hope the donate thing's working. You can let me know. Okay, so I don't know myself without checking. I think if you're a member of the ECF, you can still play this tournament. Ouch. It was a bit nasty, Keith, that one, I'm afraid. I think I got you. I basically tricked Keith in a bit of a nasty opening there. It wasn't really Keith's cup of tea. I mean, if I had that position as black, I would have got crushed a lot quicker, I'm sure. So look, I'm above Mickey Adams. That is the one that counts. Look at that. Above old Mickey boy. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, chess evolution has changed quite quickly. We can see here, oh yeah, I can see that's come. So I don't know why. Oh, okay. So it's shown here, but not on the one above. Okay. All right. Well, that is that's understandable. I'll update the other one as well, so you know how we're getting on with the donations, because I've set up 2, and we're gonna have to put them together a bit later on. If you donate, it will go through. Don't worry. That's all I'm saying, basically. Okay. Now, I've played this line many times before. It's an interesting little variation. Can you believe this tournament is 24 hours long? I wonder if anyone will last the 24 hours. I don't think I will be. Let's just put it that way. It won't be me. I won't be playing for 24 hours. No. Hello, Bjorn. How you doing, mate? I hope you're doing well, sir. Bjorn saying Aronian just... oh, yeah, Keith's got 18 out of 18 with that ending. Keith is like one of the best ending players in the world. There's no doubt about that. He's got so much experience in endings. Now, my position is starting to look a little bit tasty here, because his king is going to be juiced up on that file. You're making some pizza, Bjorn. What kind of pizza you got on the go, mate? I'm sure whatever kind of pizza it is going to be good. We all love a bit of pizza. Hello to everyone else. Hello to Gargon. Everyone else is joining me here with a stream. Now, can we take there? Shall we see what happens? It looks quite interesting. Is that working or not? Because his knight is defending the bishop. If he takes my bishop, it's check. And we're just trying to break down the blockade of there. And I've got this rook looking pretty tasty there. Pretty damn tasty. So something like knight takes knight, bishop takes here, king here. And then maybe I just... Okay, so this is quite a crafty idea. I did see this one coming. But I can't even just come back. Or king... I'm thinking about king up here. Oh no, then he has the check. So maybe we should get rid of that bishop. A little bit tactical. But I'm quite happy to exchange off light square bishops. He's stopped my initiative for the time being. Maybe he has some weird queen take. Can he go queen takes d5? Pawn takes, bishop takes here, check? I don't think so, because my knight's defending the queen. Okay, so now maybe f5. Because his knight is a key piece. And obviously e6 is a bit weak, but if he takes, maybe I even go knight takes here. It's not so bad for him, because my king, don't forget, is pretty terrible. But I'd love to get a knight into e4. And I can try to castle this way. Thank you, Bell Colt. Very kind. There's 2 ways you can donate. Any money above is going to be donated directly. I added on £40 there, so I'll take £40 off that. But thank you for the donation, Bell Colt. It's very kind. You can also donate directly to this page here. So that comes up in the chat. So there's 2 ways you can donate. All the money will go to the right place in the end. Okay, so ideally I want to take with a knight. Does he have any tactics there? I don't think so, because this check, king f7. King f7, knight takes here. Pawn takes, queen takes. King g6. I'm going to try this one. This looks okay. This check, king f7, knight takes here, pawn takes. If we check, okay, he's come back. But now I get my knight into this lovely square. I'm actually threatening some tricks with, well, I was with the rook coming in to h1. So he had to do something about that to stop that one. Still got slightly weak king, but this should be winning unless I make a mistake. I probably won't even bother castling here. My king needs to now move, I feel. Let's defend the rook. I don't want to lose the rook. And let's just try to get the rooks into the center of the board. And this should be pretty horrible. Now the way this works, if you get a roll of wins, obviously you get this like fire next to you. And can we now... Okay, so if I get a rook to c2, that looks very strong. So queen e5, rook c2, queen takes rook, queen takes f2. Is one way to play it. So he has to stop that. But now, okay, he's got to check here. But if I go there, check. Maybe he can do that. Anything a bit safer I can do here? See, my king's just a little bit weak here. Thank you, Perno, for... Is that another donation? Okay, well, thank you for any donations coming through. Maybe my king is actually best here, just to stop these two ways of the rook coming in. Now, I don't think I'll be streaming for the whole 24 hours, guys, but I have a bit of work I've got to do later or tomorrow. So, had I gone e3 there, my opponent would have come in queen d7 check, which was a little bit annoying, but he can't really come in queen now because I go rook c2. And my queen stops any checks around here, so he's only got one check there. So I think I can just come in with my rook, and I'm pretty safe. And I'm threatening rook takes f2, queen takes, rook h1 check. So he's had to go very passive here. And now maybe I just want to exchange queens. Does he have a knight jump? No. I exchange queens because my king's still a little bit exposed. If he doesn't exchange queens, I come in here. And the ending is going to be quite easily winning for me. I have to say, I think every event I've played in recently, one of my opponents has been cheating, which is so annoying. So I hope that doesn't happen here. Okay, I could even just try to play this ending, but this is the simplest way to do it. And move the king towards the center and avoid any knight forks. You can go here. You can go knight e3. Okay, but I mean, it doesn't matter because his knight is going to be in a terrible situation, and so is the king of his. What's the most accurate? Well, this is probably not the most accurate, but I can squeeze his knight now because his knight has no squares. And come into... Well, I mean, there's a million ways to win this one. And this is but one way to win. And he can resign if he so wishes. But if he wants me to checkmate him, then that's his prerogative, you know. Okay. Where can we find this course of mine? Well, you will be probably hearing a lot about the course in due time. When I mean in due time, the course will be advertised by Chessable very, very soon. So just keep an eye on Chessable. Okay, let's have a bit of fun throwing the H pawn at the board, shall we? Let's do this. So, but it's going to be, I mean, it's a really big course. It is ginormous course. Crazy course. All right, we'll go here and develop. I know I'm a pawn down, but I might even be able to play this one now. Let's do that. That was a bit slack, I feel. It might allow me to sack another pawn because he probably wants to have the possibility of exchanging queens. 5 minutes, quite a long time when you're used to play. When you're used to playing 3-minute chess, 5 minute is like, it's a bit of a luxury, isn't it? 5 minute, you know. So it's nice. I like 5 minute. I much prefer 5-minute chess to 3-minute. At least you get a chance to calculate at a critical moment. So if the position, oh dear, look at that. Sorry, I've got to laugh because that is bloody amusing, if you ask me. Sorry. Oh yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for the game. I enjoyed that one. Okay, cool. We're actually up to second place, 205 players there. So, oh, I'm playing my good friend Blair boy. Hello, Blair. Hope you're doing all right. So, nice to see Blair in the game. And now I can't remember what I do against Blair. Let's do the London system, because I know if I go c4, he does something where he takes on c4. I don't really want to allow that. So, as you may or may not know, I play the London system, but I jointly did the Jabava London system with Blair. So I'm probably not going to play that one. Maybe I played the wrong move order here. I think it's okay. Last time I played Blair, I took there and went f4, which, yeah, I think that's why maybe I played this a bit wrong. I should have put the knight on this square first. And this probably allows, well, it does allow Blair to equalize immediately. But no worries. This kind of position, I know Keith Arkall loves playing. Keith loves playing these kind of positions with white, where he just claims that this pawn on d5 is weak. But I'm not such a fan of this type of position. But the more pieces I think white swaps off, the better, actually, in this position, because I mean, Blair loves endings, but generally I think in this position he shouldn't be going for an ending, because this pawn is a bit of a weakness. I think he should use his space advantage to try to attack my king. So I think from a pure chess point of view, probably the correct decision from Blair's point of view would be to keep the queens on. But he's very good, very good endgame player, like Keith. So this is understandable. He can't be worse here, because my knights aren't really doing anything. So do I have to play this one and get rid of his weakness? Maybe. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so it's probably about an equal position, this, but I'm on a bit of a roll of 3 wins, so I've got to try and win. And he's got this very nice square for his knight, which is a bit frustrating in a lot of positions. So I have to be quite accurate here now, the way I played this. I haven't played it very well. Well, I feel positionally this is the correct choice, because I don't want him playing b5, and I want to try and make this bishop bad in any ending, and also secure my knight on this c4 square. But the problem at the moment is f2, so I'm kind of happy the way he's playing this, to be honest, because I might now be able to exchange this guy off. Could still be a little, you know, still, I reckon still just even, but I'm happy to now get my rook into the game. Maybe I even prefer white very slightly, because my rook is now more active, and these pawns could become a target later on. And I don't really have any weaknesses. I think he's trying to basically keep my pawns on dark squares, but that's only good in certain situations. I mean, that is a standard way to play, but in this particular situation, I'm not sure. Okay, so he's got bishop coming to f6, which is a good plan in the position. Now, oh, that was a horrible move I just played there. I should not have played that one. Good. Well, I thought he could go B. I was really worried about this move and this move. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not much in it, this position at all. Now, I could do here. I'm just wondering how that is going to work out. Okay, I'm going to try this one, because he stopped my knight from moving. So I'm going to try to see how this ending works out, because luckily my rook, his f pawn is a little bit weak in these endings. Can you play the tournament? Well, if you go on chess.com, this is the tournament link. You might have to be a member of the ECF. I don't know. So here is the link, and you can try there. Okay. Now this is a good move, but I should probably... He's going to try and get some activity against this pawn here. That's what I thought he would do anyway. But this might be a good idea as well. Now, can I... Don't really want to play that move. But I didn't really see any other option there. My king's more active, so I'm sort of thinking I should be better here, but I don't know if that's true. I mean, I'm going to be going a pawn up, but is it going to be winning? My king is very active as well, and now I might better get my rook behind that passed pawn. He's got king here, so I need to... Okay, now I can go here. I was worried before he could do this kind of thing. Should be a draw. Should be a draw, this. Should be a draw. As soon as I move my king, he comes this way. That's probably my best chance to win, going here, because his king's further than my b pawn than it is to my d pawn. So, for example, if he goes rook here, takes, king here, I attack his rook, and then his king needs to try and get in front of my b pawn, but it's not so easy to do that. So that's why I'm moving the king here in this position. So I don't know. It's still a bit tricky for him. He might be able to hold the draw, but it's not. I can't see how. I wouldn't like to defend this myself. This is a very unpleasant one to defend. I wonder how you pause the tournament. Can you pause the tournament? Okay, so he's gone for this one, which I have a feeling is losing for him. Now, do I check first or push the pawn? I think I can push the pawn because he can't get his king nearer. And I got this check, and this is winning. This is like an elementary build the bridge. The Luciana win. So I think he had to go for the other pawn there. Unfortunately for Blair, he had to try and take this pawn because my king is too well positioned here in this position. And this is pretty standard stuff. This one may be the most accurate. I've got to make sure I remember how to win this. So yeah, we can just push, can't we? And put the king on this square, and then we build the bridge. So, and then we can come to here, or check and go king here, and this position is the way to win. This check, and then now we build the bridge, and next move we can do this one. And this is normally the best way to win. Now, can I just come here maybe? And yeah, that's winning. Okay, so couldn't quite hold that one. Maybe it was. Oh, I'm playing International Master Chris Baker now. Hello, Chris. Good to see Chris, a very good friend of mine, playing as well. Good game, Blair. Good to see you playing, mate, and doing okay. I don't know if that was a draw or not, Blair. To be honest, it was quite a tough game. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Chris, how could I? I'm on a roll as well. You can see I've won every game. So I don't know how you pause the tournament though, because I don't really want to play for the whole 24 hours, and I want to go. I want to be able to get myself a drink at some point. I mean, it's a 24-hour tournament. Hopefully there will be a pause button. You know, you'd hope so, yeah? Somewhere. You think if Blair studied Endgames, he'd become IM? I think Blair is one of the best Endgame players around, you know? I certainly don't think it's endings he needs to spend his time studying. I think he doesn't really do any work at chess. If Blair did work at chess, he'd be an IM straight away. That's the thing. Okay, I mean, this is not such boring, not such a boring position, unless I take there, and then it becomes really boring. But do I really? Okay, I'm going to do that. I know it's a very equal pawn structure, but I don't always like playing these isolated pawn structures, especially when my opponent's bishop is in such a good position. So I'm going to have to see if we can find a way through here. But Chris has played this cleverly. So I don't know, where do I put my bishop? So it could be a little bit worse here, because I'm not sure this piece has a good square. I mean, do I have to put it here? It's not really. I don't like putting pieces on such passive squares. And now, if I can exchange it off, my position becomes better, because his bishop on d3 is a good piece. So in general, in these positions, you kind of want to exchange off this bishop. So that was sort of the idea. I could have maybe tried moving this knight, but I don't really want to do that. So now bishop here kind of feels natural. But do I... Let's wait and see what he does first. And we'll have to see how this develops. Thank you everyone who's joined in the stream. So don't know how long I'm going to be playing, but we'll see. I think as long as I keep winning, I'll be playing. That's normally the case, yeah, in life. If you keep winning, you keep playing. Okay, so we can now try going to here and attacking that, which he's played, which might force me to lash out with g5, but I've improved my pieces. Saying that, this pawn is a little bit weak, so Chris playing very well here. Is this one, he comes here, he can get a draw, and you know, I'm not necessarily against a draw. Chris is a very good player, but because I'm on a streak, you know, I don't really want to draw. We can try to repeat once, but what's his next move? Maybe I should just bring the bishop here. It's a little bit safer, and it opens up my rook. My king might need a little bit defending later on. So okay, I mean, it must be fairly even. What am I drinking? I'm drinking. I'm actually just drinking prosecco from last night. There was some leftover prosecco, and I like my leftovers. Okay, so now I'm going to try and play here because he's put his queen on a rather uncomfortable square. So if my knight comes in, I'll be gaining a tempo against the queen. And I think I'll play this first because after here, bishop a4, I have b5. So like I say, I'm not really totally against the draw, but he could also come there himself, couldn't he? But because I'm on a streak, and you see, if you can keep the streak going, it gives you extra points. We've got to try to play on a little bit. Yeah, there's nothing like leftover prosecco, eh? Now, do I come in immediately? Which changes that structure. I think I do. I mean, I'm a little bit concerned his knight will come to this square later on, but I think we changed the pawn structure. I think he probably has to try this one, but I don't know if I'm just going to win that pawn. Aha, okay, so he tries another move, and now I can go knight d5 and play this positionally, but I actually think I can just take that one. A little bit of an error there by Chris because of the pin on the d pawn. So I love to work out how we can press the pause button though. Can we pause? Aha! I don't have to. Okay, I'll keep playing. So I've still got some prosecco left. Some dregs of prosecco. I did misspell it, didn't I? I did misspell it. Oh, now we're playing a very strong Blitz player, David Hayden. Look at that! Number one. Out of 224 people, got to number one. Now David Hayden is a blitz specialist. He's very good at blitz, so this is going to be, I'm not going to say the toughest challenge, but a real challenge, because David Hayden is known to be a good blitz player. Now we can try tricking him here, because if he takes with a knight, I have pawn e3 winning a piece. Take with a knight. I hope he's not watching the stream. Okay, he's not. He spotted it. My idea was to go pawn takes, pawn e3, winning a piece there. So I can now play queen b4, but then he goes knight g5. Queen takes b2, and he maybe castles. And I don't. I'm just gonna keep it very simple. And I don't want him taking there, so I'll play d6 and get castled. And this is I've probably got equality here. I need to, if this knight was on f6, I'd be very happy now. Okay, and now he's not attacking this one here. I can develop because he can't take here. And I'm going to try to get my knight to hold the light squares in the center of the board. So I want to send it around here. Okay, so we're going to exchange off more. Generally, these exchanges kind of okay for me, because that bishop is good. I want to play a move like f4 now, but pawn takes. Can't really see it working. So I will kick this knight away, and I'll see where he goes, because now I can come here. Or do I play e5? Let's go here. You can go knight h4. It's quite an interesting move, trying to come into this square, but I can easily defend that one. And now I'd like to play e5 and try to use my pawn majority. And pushing again would seem the most logical, but maybe give his knight some squares there. And here I probably want to put my knight on c5 next. So I've gone this move, so he can't play b4 to stop that one occurring. And now he's played this interesting move. This is very interesting. Now if I go knight here, he will check me, which is probably okay for me, but queen takes is the way to play for a win. If I want to play for a win, then I probably should play this one. This is the way to try and play for a win. And now come here. But his rooks are very good. Now he always has this move, and he's coming in here with the rook, I feel. So c6, does that only temporarily hold him up? Let's try. But my pawns are quite weak here. As soon as he should, if he played, yeah, this is a good move, knight d2. My pawns are very weak. This is something which is annoying. So I can go rook here. Takes, rook d2. That's interesting. Rook here, takes, rook d2. It's looking very drawish. I don't know if I go here or I play rook here. I don't know what one's better. We'll try this one. Again, if I'm trying to win, I don't know if I am trying to win, then it's probably a better try. Okay. But again, he's played this in a wise manner. Now I'm trying to stop his rooks coming in, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop them forever in this position. I have to come here. Now his rook can come in here. Now, is it time to give the pawn back and try to start counterplay, or should I wait a little bit first. Don't really want to go passive. If I can help it. So I think I should try to gain some activity here. So I'm going to go here and try to open up the files for my rooks. And even if I have to give a pawn, do I play this yet or do I get the rook in? Let's get the rook in. So I'm trying to give back the material to gain activity in the position, which is risky, but again, I want to try and keep my roll going. Now, he's getting quite greedy, but I can't go there. Good point, Simon. At the moment, but here first, maybe. Let's try. Okay, let's go for this one. See how it turns out. So I'm giving up a lot of pawns. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting, I think, this. Might just be bad now. It's because actually his king can come to h3, yeah? Now, yeah, I mean, I got knight d1, but it's, and my time's bad. So yeah, okay, this has gone wrong. This has gone wrong. And now he comes to h3. Yeah. Okay, got to move quicker. He's very quick. So this wasn't particularly well played by me, I have to say. Let's see if we can trick him somehow. Yeah, he's found a way back now for just king as well. My time's too low. This is going to be my first loss, as we can see. I'm not capable of moving as quick as in my position. Why didn't I go knight there, check? Bugger. That was stupid. Okay, so it's my first loss. That is quite annoying. I was doing all right there, but he played well. So got myself in a little bit of a muddle at the end. Didn't take the right opportunity. Probably should have played my rook to, and I've lost my run now. So that's a little bit frustrating there. But oh well done to David Hayden, who played very well, it seemed, in that game. So well done, David Hayden. We're playing someone who regularly posts on the Twitter. I know he goes B3. I've seen him posting about B3 all the time. So I've just picked a sort of standard kind of setup here. Maybe I'll try to take this weak pawn with a knight. That tends to make some sense, I think. Hello, if I'm missing a lot of things in the chat, it's quite hard when you're playing these tournaments, but hello to Truck, thanks for buying the Black Lion course. Hello to Dean and Black Gloon as well. Hello to you all. I hope you're all doing all right and having a good day. We're trying to raise a little bit of money for, I can't believe, Covid. Is it Covid? Yeah, why is that spelt? No, it is Covid. That is spelt right, yeah? Have I done something? Have I spelt it wrong? It doesn't matter if I spelt it wrong, does it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I spelt it wrong. Okay, anyway, back to the game. It's COVID. Yeah, I know there's no R. I've just seen that, but why is there an R on the official site then? This is the official site. That I don't know. I don't think I set this one up, so I don't know why they put an R in there. You know what it means anyway, yeah? You know what it means. Yeah. Corona and Covid. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's to try to raise some money. Okay, so can I just take this one? Why not? Let's take that one. let's take that pawn. And structurally, I am doing nicely. So I don't know, I don't really want to swap this bishop off because this bishop is quite bad, but I'm just going to keep it as simple as I can. Well, they spelt it right here at the top, didn't they? So it could have been a mistake on my part, but probably the ECF. There we go. Now, if I can get developed, which square do I put my queen on? Does it make much difference? Let's put it here. You never know. I might have some random move like rook takes e3. Probably not. Can't see that one working. And castling is a good move. I see Mickey's won every game. That last game of mine was the one that has dropped me down a little bit. I've got to be careful, my rook. I've got to keep remembering that I've got my queen here for a reason. But positionally speaking, I should be doing well because he has this weak pawn. So he's trying to come in here, but I will be attacking his bishop after a capture on a2. So positionally, it should be okay. So Mickey's storming up the ranks. Well, I was first for a little bit. Where am I now? I've dropped down to 13th. Wah, wah, wah. If you remember the ECF, you can still play. It's a 24-hour tournament. Oh, blimey. I really want to get in a position to play Mickey. I kind of want to keep playing until I play Mickey, if that's possible. I don't know if it's possible. Sometimes these arena things are weird. You never get a chance to play the top players. But I'd love to play Mickey. Mickey is like, I would say, the best ever player, the English player. Would you guys agree? Would you say he's the strongest? I think he's the strongest ever English player. Is that fair to say? I think it's fair to say. Okay, so I'm a pawn up, but this position can still go wrong. Now, this one looks sensible. I mean, you could say Nigel Short as well, who's also incredibly strong, but Nigel Short had his match against obviously against Garry Kasparov. But apart from that match, I think Mickey's always been a little bit stronger. Don't know. You can disagree with me. You're going to say David. Well, David's not the strongest at the moment. That's clear. No offense to David. He hasn't achieved the things that either Nigel or Mickey have achieved. If you mean at the moment, I mean over the course of their history. I'm saying who has been the strongest ever English chess player at the height of their play, and I think I would say Mickey. I mean, David may well be one day, but at the height of their play, I don't know. I think you'd be struggling to not say Mickey Adams. The stuff he's achieved. I mean, who was the best chess player? If they all played at the height of their play, their sort of thing in a tournament, who would win? I mean, I expect. Oh, don't go there. This guy's tricky. Now, if I go here, my back rank's a little bit weak, so okay. If I go there, he goes knight here. I've just realised. So don't. But I might have to let him in around the back, which I'm not too happy about. Also, my rook's a little bit weak there. So can I? Okay, maybe I've got an idea. Queen a3. Does this just about work? So I'm a pawn up. Certainly don't want to allow his queen in. Oh shit, if I back spank myself. Oh, you muppet. Ah. Oh, why did I do that? That was ridiculously cheap. I have back spanked myself and just, oh no. Oh dear, that was really bad. I was just doing well there. I tricked myself. Well done. Oh, as soon as you lose one, the roll of losses comes. Well, that was very bad, wasn't it? I just totally took my eye off the ball there for a second. That's all you need to do. Okay, well, annoying. I'm gonna see if we can get back into the mix after that disappointing game there. That was bad. And I know the problem with that guy is he's probably going to spread it all over Twitter. I beat a GM, way bastard. Someone is saying John Nunn. John Nunn's yeah. I mean, when you say contributed so much to the game, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? I mean, he's written some books, some good books. He's a great chess player, definitely. Is that what you mean? Just to clarify. Clarification. He's obviously a great player. John Nunn does deserve a shout out. I mean, I wouldn't say Sultan Khan. Sultan Khan's a good chess player, but compared to the strength of players nowadays, he wasn't as strong as the guys nowadays. That's just a fact. All his literature, you mean? Yeah, he's done some good books. He has done some brilliant books, old John Nunn. I hope he goes knight here now. That'd be good. Make it up for last game. Yes, thank you very much. Whoa! Sometimes you wish for something and it actually happens. Yeah, I mean, John, we're talking only about chess, of course. I mean, John Nunn has achieved many things in other areas of the life, and he's a great tactical player, one of the most exciting players around. I mean, you've got to also think about, I would say, Spielman, you know, semi-finalist in the World Championships. Jonathan Spielman was a brilliantly entertaining player as well. You know, he had a very unique and interesting way of playing. Very high rated. Yeah, he was a brilliant chess player, Spielman. So Spielman, one of my favourites as well, certainly. Other players, well, there's many, aren't there? There's many players who England. I mean, you could even say like Raymond King. In his early years, he was there with Tony Miles. Tony Miles. How do I forget about Tony Miles? These guys were legends, absolute legends. Okay, now I wonder if I'm going to get checkmated over here. What do we reckon? Is that possible? Well, I think we will try and checkmate him first. So let's just push that pawn. If he takes it, maybe I get some kind of attack over here. Quite an interesting position. If he doesn't, I'll go here and try to take on e4. So there we go. I mean, I think I mean, all these guys were brilliant, weren't they? They're all brilliant players. I mean, I'm sure I've forgotten about loads as well from the past. Loads of old players. Yeah, I'm with you, Chess Viking Wales. Spielman, when he did appear on with some matches when he played Kasparov, and I remember those, and I remember watching those. They were great to watch. Yeah, good point. Okay, so can we go here? Thing with these dragons is they're really like cutthroat, aren't they? I mean, am I threatening to take here or not? Am I just going to get? I might just get mated here. I might just get mated. I'm not sure I like my last move, actually. Probably quite safe, as long as I don't get too greedy. Who knows? Blackburn was the first great English attacker. Yeah, true. Blackburn. I don't know. Who else can we think of? Loads of people. Right. Now, I guess we can move the queen in. Let's try this one. Unfortunately, I'd love to get a knight to this square, but his bishop is doing a good job at the moment. I don't know if I'm threatening too much. Am I threatening to take here and take the bishop, maybe? Just going to try to get another piece sort of pointing at his king. Point as many things at your enemy's king as you can. If he goes here, I will take it. I'm quite happy now. I don't know if he should have done that, because I think he has to take the c pawn. This kind of feels quite loose for him. Do I even have like rook takes b3? I mean, I got rook c8. If he goes king b1, he might be able to defend everything. So I might have to do something a little bit drastic here. I've got this e5 move as well to kick that bishop away. And then maybe d5 is very intriguing. Rook takes b3 is probably nothing. Pawn takes, no. I could try to swing the rook around. Rook b4. Rook b4 is a very interesting move. Kind of like rook b4. What about this move? Let's try this one with some ideas of knight takes e4 and maybe winning that one. It looks interesting anyway. Julian Hodgson. Well, Julian Hodgson was a great attacking player, wasn't he, as well? Okay, so he's taken here with the idea of coming into this square. Now, can I then take there? Yes, I think I can. So let's do this. Well, maybe not, actually. Interesting. I mean, I've got other options here, but if I take here, if knight d5, he takes, pawn takes, and then oh no, don't do stuff like that. Then queen takes b4, and then check, queen here, check, king e1, and I can go rook c2. It's probably a load of rubbish. Queen d4. It's got to be a load of rubbish. I say got to be. I'm not sure. I mean, after this one, I've got to back out. Okay, well, he's played it. I really want to take on a2, but takes, check, king d2, check, yeah, takes, yeah, check, king here, rook here, queen d4. It's kind of like I really want to play this, but don't think it's sound. So I need a good move here. I mean, I can check with the queen and take on e4. Maybe I have to do that. I think the sacrifice is unfortunately not working. I really wanted to play queen takes a2 there, but I think his king was running away. If anyone could calculate that one as well. This one's probably all right. It's not too bad. Okay, well, he's doing stuff over there, but is that really going to work now? He's got takes, queen h6, but it seems a little bit slow. So if I go just rook here, am I scared? Let's do this. Let's get the last piece into the game. Queen takes a2 is not working because the knight takes e6 check was the issue. Or so I thought. Otherwise, I'd have loved to have played it. Okay, so can I take here? This game is very risky as well, yeah? I mean, my opponent's playing very well. Well, I think I'm going to have to try this one, but I'm not sure I like it. Otherwise, I'm going to be too many pawns down. It looks a bit scary for me. I mean, you can go rook f1 all day long as well. At the end of the day. Okay, so check. And now here. Why did he give me the check? What's he trying to do? I've always got rook e7. I thought he should have gone rook f1 and then taken on this square. This one I'm not worried about at all, I say. He's got rook d7 coming, but I can play... Which one should I play? I'm not sure if there's a better one. And now then I'll put the queen here for rook d7, and I think I'm okay. I think the endings are a little bit better for me, to be honest. Am I going to stream the whole 24 hours? No. It's far too bad for my health. I want to play Mickey Adams, but the way I'm playing, look, I'm in 15th place, and I've I need to get us a roll going now. So, okay, can I just grab another pawn? Let's get greedy. Let's just grab another pawn. Because I can come here and try to get the queens off. Yay! And now I've got the queens off in a very good situation. So we can do this. And this should be quite easy. My pawns are pretty darn quick here. And his pawns are not that dangerous. It's very hard to even do anything when you're facing this one guy. This one guy's a very good defender. So this should be terminal. I say, okay. Go here. I don't know. I'm playing it a little bit riskily, I have to say. I don't need to be doing all these shenanigans here. But I should be alright. I don't think he's going to have a draw here. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're playing the top seed, the guy who's winning every game. So this is an important one. Victor... okay, is it Stoyner? And we're trying to Jabava London in this game. I think this is the young, talented Victor. And then we go H5 here. And it seems like he knows his theory. I can't remember mine at the moment, even though I've written a lot about this. Is it F3 or Queen D2? I can't remember which move's best. Let's go Queen D2. Well, I can't remember now. Victor Stoyanov. Is that how you say it? I played him at Hastings. Very, very talented junior. And I have covered this position for my chessable course, but I'm just trying to remember what play. Now I do remember that this followed by Queen H2 was one idea I recommended, and we're basically going to have a rush towards each other's king. So this could be very exciting, and obviously he's winning very well, so he's at the top, so we need to try and take him down. We've got someone on 1300 there in second place. Is that Mary? Okay, Mary Hatman is actually just saying the same plan which I found. So I'm glad. So I found the right plan, Mary. I thought this was the right plan, Martin. I did remember I recommended this, and I remember this plan being very strong in the chessable course. Just get up the H file, son. So, and my attack looks quite scary, yeah? My pawn on F3 is a very good piece as well, because he can't move his knight into this square. Because my F3 pawn is guarding that one. So I've got a nice simple plan. Queen H2, get rid of the dark square bishop, bishop H6, take that one and mate him somewhere here. So he's lashed out with this move. Okay, we'll take it. And now how about I go Queen H2? Queen H2 does gain a tempo, because now I'm threatening his knight. I'll take that one, and hopefully here Bishop H6 is going to be working well, because we need to get rid of the last defender of his king if we're going to checkmate him. Okay, so he's trying to defend in a clever way. Now F4, check. I don't really want to lose these ones. I mean, I can takes. It's a pity I don't have Bishop F6, you know. I'm slightly better in that ending, I would have thought, but do I just... Oh, he's got Queen E3. This is a good defensive try. So I think I have to keep the queens on, or this is the most interesting way to play, at least. Maybe I need to get one more developing move in before I try to attack. This knight will hopefully stop him attacking me. And at some point, try, of course, to come down here. Okay, so let's get this one more move in. Maybe I can gain another tempo. Because now if bishop here, the queen comes back, I might be able to take on h2, take on f6. What about this? Oh, no, he's going to take and go queen here. But then I win a piece at the end with g5. g5, and I win the piece. So this one might win. So if he takes and goes queen e3, I have g5. And this move undermines this guy on d7. Which, of course, should be winning. Okay, well, a couple of ways I can play this. I mean, yeah, be a bit careful here still. Can still fluff this up. I'm looking for this. Maybe I should be playing that. Let's try it. It's quite an interesting line. Okay, here. Now, if he goes here, I can go... Okay, so he's come this way. But now I have knight here. Takes knight e7. Quite a simple way of playing it. I mean, this is... I mean, okay, I'm sort of getting a bit carried away here. I mean, maybe just rook here is good. Let's just do this one. Stop his rook coming in and allowing... I'm a piece up at the end of the day. So this kind of works. By the way, in this variation, I would like to say that just for those of you who are wondering what would happen in this position if he had gone queen e5, what I was going to go, bishop takes g7, queen takes h2, and then bishop takes f6, which I thought was winning. So that was a very interesting line. Okay, back to the game. Knight g3. So now I think I can go knight here. This should be winning because I got knight f6 check. So that was the line I was thinking about playing, and well, I would be very surprised if my opponent can survive. Oh, this one's so tempting. I've got this one. Am I going to get back ranked? No, I don't think so. My king always has d2, and I've got this one. Oh, oh. I could have gone there last move, but that was all right. Okay, we took Victor down. We've got Adam Taylor now, another junior. Victor's still at the top, actually. So Adam Taylor, I think, does a bit of streaming as well. I always play this move order and then regret it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why am I not playing another move order, another sensible move order? But we just play some normal moves against Adam in the position. And I've gone up to 7th now, but some of these guys, look at them. This 1300, what's he doing? He's storming ahead. Storming ahead of the crowd. So this is a pretty boring setup I'm actually going for here. Do I get the bishop pair? I quite like this. I quite like this knight. Don't. Now, I remember in a stream previously, I made the mistake of castling and allowing knight to h5. And afterwards, I thought h3 is the way I should play this position. So my bishop has h2. Now, I could castle queenside here. Let's do that. It seems more interesting. In a position that could be fairly dull, I think it's probably makes sense to castle queenside in this position. I usually lose to youngsters, says Alex. Well, unfortunately, as you get older, everyone becomes a bit younger than you, don't you? Let's see if I can break. Let's see if I can break that in this game. Adam's very young, talented, nice kid. So let's see. Let's not you know, gamble on it yet. I did it with Victor, but Adam is young, so we need to get 2 out 2. Okay. Now, if I take here, he's going to take my knight. So we have to do this. And do I have knight to c5? This is the problem, if he takes my bishop. But then he can, I don't know, knight c5. Knight c5, he goes rook d8. It might be alright for him. How much do I like my knight? Do I take here? This is like, I think I just keep it simple. Let's just keep it simple and play here. Knight c5, I think he could go rook d8, because if I take his knight, he takes my... If I take his bishop, he takes my knight. So this way seems... Or I thought it seemed more simple, but maybe not. After this one. Which I missed. Which is annoying when he comes down here. Missed that idea. So... Probably alright for me. But I don't really want to... Okay, maybe this is the way to go. Why am I going king b1? I thought I was doing very well after queen c4, but then Adam found this queen a5 move. So that was a good move by Adam, keeping the pressure up. Both Battersea players, says old Aldo. I see Mickey's on 9 out of 9 at the moment, so I need to keep this run going. Keep the run going for a little bit. A lot of people playing very well here. Right, and now... I can't take that one because he comes in. And if I go here... What do I capture with? I'm thinking I may even capture with the pawn. So I don't want his queen coming around this way. That's going to be most annoying. So I think I'll take with a pawn here. Stop him doing this. Maybe e4 will become weak a little bit later on or something. Could be slightly better for me. And now we've got the ending. Quite like my endings nowadays. So... He's going to get his rook to c4 though, so he's probably absolutely fine in the ending. But we'll play it anyway. So I want to get my rook to e3 and come round. But so here, 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 and then here, here, here. How dangerous is this pawn's going to become? Let's try that one. Let's try it. It's the most important thing. Oh, he's gone this way, which I underestimated. The most important thing in the ending, I was going to say, is to keep your rooks active, and I totally underestimated that move. So this makes it a little bit more complex, definitely. Maybe just worse now. Now, if I take his rook comes in, this is a little bit annoying. What about c4? Is that a way to try and play this ending? Let's try c4, but I forgot it. f6 was a very clever move. Could be a little bit worse there. And now maybe I have to try taking this one. And if he takes to the pawn, I'll use my king. If he takes to the rook, then I have to play this. And what am I? Well, equal material, but I've got. If he takes here, he's got to do something to stop me going d5, d6. So now I can at least use my king, or so it seems. I'm thinking this way is best, to then try to undermine his pawns over there. Something like that, maybe. I can also try this way. Got to remember he's always got this move, but how is that one? Okay, we'll try here. I don't know. Oh, could I have gone rook e5? I could have gone rook e5 straight away. Oh, that might have been the way to do it. Yeah, that was a better move. I didn't see that I'm actually going to take here in those positions, so maybe that was the way to play. Now the problem is, if he plays something like rook d5 here, I've got a4, and I think he could be a lot worse. So he's trying this move. Now I do have this again, but that gives him the outside pass pawn, and he's trying to get active with his rook. So I might have to take and go rook e3. He's coming with a check. I missed that one, but he's got rook d3. That's really annoying. I missed he had rook d3 as well. I'm missing a lot in this game. This is tough. Okay, so is he trying to get a draw? Well, I don't think he should be doing that, really. We're obviously going to try to play for a win if we can. So what is this like? Check here. That's the only way I'm going to try and win. And now rook here. I don't know if the ending's good or not. I've got this break, so I think he... And now I come back here again. I mean, he could have just taken on h3. Had he taken on h3, not going for the draw, he would have caused me, I feel, many more problems. This is again not so clear though. Now, do I play this first or a4 first? This one maybe. I don't know. And then I've got this important a4 move, but I'm very bad in time trouble, so I've got to really try to bunk up my time trouble handling here. Okay, now let's play this. I've always got this d6 move. Okay, now getting many passed pawns here. Oh shit, he's got that. Bollocks. I've misplayed it now. I've misplayed it. That was really bad of me. Very bad idea. Can I go here? Definitely misplayed this one. Bugger. Played some very bad moves. Of course, this is a draw, but not with my time handling, which I'm sure Adam is aware of. I don't even know where the draw button is. Where's the draw button? Okay, it's going to be a draw. I don't know where the draw button is on my thing, so, well, okay. It's just a draw, so. There it is. Yeah, okay. Go on. Go on! Well, that stops my roll again. I misplayed that ending. I had a little bit of okay. We're back to playing Keithy, but Keith now has the white pieces. So let's say hello again. And we're dropping down a little bit here. I see the cream always rises, and we have Mickey at the top, followed by 1300. I really do hope no one. I'm not saying this guy is cheating. I'm not saying that. But I really do hope no one is cheating this competition. I'm saying that because every competition or everything I've done online recently, someone's cheated against me. And I just don't get it. It's going to ruin you. They will get found out. You will get found out if you cheat. And literally, it will just ruin their lives. And all for the sake of what? It seems very, very strange. Can you answer me? Not with that kind of tone. I wish not to. Do you see I'm playing a game of chess? How do you join the tournament? Well, you can follow this link. You might be a member of the ECF. So there you go. I am answering you. There you go. How nice am I? There you go. That's where you can join if you want to. Okay. Now that put me off a little bit, but I suppose this position. I don't like the way I haven't done anything with this bishop though. This is annoying. This is slightly annoying. And if I go here, he probably comes in this way, and I don't like that. I don't like that. So I need to find a way to get these guys in the game. And I could play b6 and bishop b7, but do I really want my bishop here? Maybe I can play c5 later. It seems a little bit funny. And Keith likes these kind of positions where he can grind away. So I'm not too keen on this one at the moment. Now here his knight is certainly coming in. So what am I to play here? Don't really want to play this, but I just feel it's weakening a lot of squares, but maybe I have to try and get the bishop out. Aha. Well, I better get out of the way of that one. His idea is to come at me over here. Of course. He's probing me. And now I don't like it. I don't like this position at all. It doesn't seem nice. So we might have to resort, come on, to something like this. And I need to top up my drink. That's where it's all going wrong. My drink is stumbling, and hence my tournament is going. I'm out of the leading thing. So, how many players? 265. So I'll have another drink. This 1358 is storming into the lead. Storming. Look at that. Wow. Overtaking Mickey Adams. What a star. If I'm going to go here, he's going to go knight d6, isn't he? So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in this game. Here? What is this load of rubbish? I'm trying to complicate. I didn't like my position, so I thought it was best to complicate. And hopefully he plays d6 now, but this is Grandmaster Keith Arkle, and Keith doesn't play things like that. And I got a little bit of pressure now, just a little bit, with Rook g8 coming in. I've got some random puntability, I think they say. Is that right? Random puntability. Hello Lee, hope you're doing all right. Someone's saying the guy winning has only been playing against lower rated players. That would certainly explain it a bit, wouldn't it? Now, what is going on here? I'd love to play f3, but he can take it with his bishop, can he? So we'll have to keep trying to attack him. So this one might be it. Yeah, the thing with these arenas, they're quite a weird layout because it goes on for 24 hours. This tournament. Anyone who's a member of the English Chess Federation can play, and you know the problem I find is that some people will play against much lower rated players than other people, and I don't really understand that. I don't really know why. You know, it seems some people get a much easier run than other people, but I think that's just the way the arena is done, basically. Okay, so what's going on here? What is going on? Have I got any random attack? This one, I probably have to take this bishop off and play f3, but maybe get rid of his knight. What about Rook here? What do I play, guys? What do I play? Rook here? I mean, I don't think this attack's really working. f3, Rook g4 was coming. But you gotta have a try, haven't you? You gotta have a little gamble now and again. And now, if I can attack his knight and force his knight to move, then this one is possible. So can I go here? Just need to attack his knight. This is the only way I can see doing it. If I went to f6, he has knight here. And next move, I might have bishop takes d5. So I've managed to get some counterplay in the position. So Keith's ending up having to sacrifice here. And if I take here, he takes here. My king's very weak. So I should come over and defend my king, I feel. This one? And if he goes bishop here, rook here, I can take it actually. So I'm a bit behind the time though, so I'm going to need to move a bit quicker. I do prefer 5 minute though. It's nice. All tournaments now are like 3 minute. It's nice just to have a little bit of chilled out time. But I'm a long way down. I mean, I've had a couple of losses. This is the problem. A couple of key losses. Okay. Now this seems natural. Should we go for this one? Well, I don't really need to do that, but Keith is very tricky. I could go here and play the ending against Keith. Go on. Go on. Let's test out Keith's endgame play. Oh, I've never seen anyone move so quick. I don't know. I don't know about this ending. He's got a couple of pawns, yeah? He's got this one coming as well. How many pawns has he got? How many pawns? He's got 3 pawns. I didn't realise he had that many pawns. 3 pawns is a lot of pawns, yeah? I mean, I knew he had some pawns, but not 3 pawns. 3 pawns is loads. And now we get an ending where my king is shut off. But my bishop seems to be quite good to me. I'm not threatening to take that one. I thought I was threatening to take that. How about if I go here? Okay, and now which way do I go? Well, I don't want to end up... Tricky ending. Tricky ending. These pawns are bloody quick, aren't they? Rook d7. Move the king over, maybe? It's a weird... Okay. It's a weird ending. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to win this, am I? Should have probably kept the rooks on. Okay, I've got to move quick, though. Well, we'll see if he wants to draw. Okay. we often have a draw. I'll give him a little smiley face and I'll top up my drinks quickly now, just before we proceed. Where am I? I'm in 14th place, so I've got a bit of running to do. Mickey's won every game, so we will try to go into it. I'll be back in a sec. Right, let's get back in it. And, well, we need to try and get some more wins, don't we? We're not winning as many as we should. But these guys are tough. Oh, we're playing Adam Taylor again. Okay, another tough game. But you know what? This time I got my refills, mate. So we're okay. Now, I've had this... Loads of people play... is it this line? Can't remember my theory. What do we play here? Do we do that? I don't know. Well, I have done it anyway. And let's have a look how you guys are getting on. Okay, we've got £90 raised there and some money on my stream. So well done, guys, everyone who has donated to a very good cause. The donations, I will change my stream a little bit so you see there's two sets of donating. I've done it in a confusing way. Let's just leave it at that. Okay, better concentrate in this game. Adam, very good player. And here, well, my pawns are quite weak, but I may have some compensation on other areas of the board. Now, let's have a little poke at that B2 pawn. Maybe try to come over and harass his D4 pawn. So maybe his pawns are weak. Maybe his pawns are weak. Who knows? Can't believe it's a 24-hour arena. Can you believe that? Mammoth. So if we now go, or can I even just take his bishop and go there? How does he defend that pawn? Oh, he's got knight takes pawn. And then takes, knight takes f6. Check. Which of course I did not see. So I wouldn't have put his rook on this square had I seen that. So should still be alright for me. I mean, I think this is still an okay position. This pawn could be quite... His pieces are all a little bit loose, and d4 is weak as well. My idea, though, was to go rook d4, but then I saw he had this knight takes there, maybe. So let me just see if I can... okay, I won't be able to do that now again. Right, so now I can defend this one. I'm quite happy to get my bishop there. That's a very nice square for my bishop. He can sit very comfortably here, and he's put his rook on a very passive square there. Sometimes this is dangerous, but in this situation, he probably wants his rook more centralized, I would have thought. And now my rook coming to b4 has become a real issue as well as this one. So I think, I don't know what he should have played. I think maybe his position was bad and he had to come back, but this could be leading to more trouble. Have I got time? Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move that over here, and then I can put... Okay, I'm trying to arrange things so you can all see the donations in total. It's not my... Okay, then we're going to arrange... Where can we put this? On this stream. So there's two sets of donations. Okay, let's concentrate on the game, Simon. Okay, let's play the game first, then I'll worry about it. So rook here. Then he's got enough... No. Yes, or do I just come centralized? Nice centralized move. I like this one. Because if he comes to d1, I might grab that pawn. Maybe. So, yeah, rook h4 looks wrong, Aldo, I agree. But the problem was, if he'd have come back, then my rook would have come here straight away. And it was still maybe surprisingly quite tough for him. But I do agree with you. Ah, so he's going to go check and come around here. This is how he's going to try and play. So I'm feeling I might just step out of the way. Because, okay, I could have gone rook d8 as well. Rook d8 was much more to the point, but that's probably just a strong idea in most positions. I should have gone there straight away. This is a little bit overcautious of me. And he's finding ways to defend. Very resilient is old Adam. I'm going to play here because I suddenly realised with rook d8 he now goes bishop c4. So I'm going to play this one. I'm hoping whatever happens, Adam's going to be in trouble because of this kind of offside rook over there. So that's kind of what I'm hoping will occur. And at the same time, I'm just going to try to change so you can see all the donations. So we'll put this one up here, and I'm going to try to screen grab where we're getting the other donations from, so you can work out. There we go. And we've got two sets of donations going on. And we're going to get that Red Cross one back. Where are you? Okay, okay, my move. Right, what's he done there? Okay, so again, he's done the right thing. Very tricky. He's complicating it with this move. I didn't see that. Whose rook is stupid now? I should always have good compensation, but this rook idea was just totally wrong of mine. But I've really not played very well. Okay, I'll put it here so I can try to go e3, but well, I'm surprised I didn't go c3 there. That was what I was a bit more worried about. Why not c3 straight away? But anyway, okay. This one allows me to go knight e4, you see, and in some positions, so he has to guard his rook. I could try knight e4 anyway. Let's do this one because I've got f2 as a square. It's getting quite complex. So now if I go here, you can take my rook, but then I take his rook. So maybe I just have to take, and he goes in here, yeah? Complex situation this, yeah? Okay, I'm going to go in. I feel like I've got a lot of pieces near his king. So I think maybe I just have to give that rook and try to checkmate him. Is the way to go. If we can. So if he goes rook here, I'm even going to go g4. Okay, now I go here, and I think I have knight h3 ideas. In some. If he goes c6 is interesting because he gets an attack against my. Okay, now this position here. Just got to go for his king. I've got an idea here. It's quite hard to calculate it because my back rank. Oh, maybe I should have gone a5. Okay. So he's defending against knight to h3, but now if I just play queen to this square, how does he defend? He might not be able to defend this one. It might be a little bit too much. The problem, I think he could have tried c6 there, knight h3 and then king h1. I don't know if I have a checkmate. Yes, I do have a checkmate there. Maybe. Don't know. It's interesting. I think this is now winning. I can't see how if he goes g3, knight h3 is checkmate. So this one should be winning there. We can have a look at the end there. It's quite interesting. So I thought, well, around here he should try c6 because he threatens this one, and this was very, very interesting. Then I go knight here check. If he takes it, I go rook takes rook and queen f2 checkmate. So he has to play king here. This is like a puzzle position. I was hoping this one would be winning, but is that one winning? There must be a win here. Ah, okay. The win is, the simplest win is this, and now queen f2. So I stop this one, I threaten two mates, and it is game over. So yeah, okay. So it probably was always a bit tricky for Adam there in the position. Okay, so we're now in. Let's play e4. We haven't played many e4s. I need to get my run of wins. Mickey's on 10 wins. Maybe Mickey's having a little break now. So let's see if we can get 10 wins. Where are we? I think that was my first win. Oof. We need to get a run of 10 wins going. That's a lot of wins, isn't it? And there's my opponent there. Hello. Hello. Okay. That helped. There's my next win. Not my fault they don't want to play, but I'll take it. And where are we now? Oh, we're not in top 10 yet. Okay, we'll play e4 again. We're number 11. Okay, so against the French, I normally play this little line, the Wing Gambit, because it's a lot of fun. This little line, you get a lot of action on the sort of in the center of the board. The idea is to distract the pawns away from the center, so I can put my pawns very solidly like this. And I like having this pawn to attack, so I want to get rid of this pawn, so I can put another pawn there and try and get this formation with 3 pawns. And this formation with 3 pawns, I think, is worth giving 1 pawn for. My bishop is very good, looking towards his king side, and it's a little bit tricky for Sherlock Gnomes. Hello, Sherlock Gnomes. Now, I could go with an h4 plan, but I think in this situation I can actually try to cause him some problems immediately, because he's put his queen on this square, and a6 does not stop my knight coming into b5. So I'm gonna give up another pawn and try to get the bishop to a6. Go for some like double sacrifices, like queen b8, and then we'll try this one. This is fun. It is 2 pawns, but my bishop on a3 for the time being stops my opponent from castling. So it probably, again, not entirely sound, but in a practical game this is quite dangerous, and I probably should play energetically now. I mean, castling first makes some... Okay, let's castle first, just so I don't fall for any queen takes here. And now we really want to go forwards if we can. I don't think he can castle, though, because of... So, okay, some Greek gift. So we give him the chance to castle, because if he does castle, this is so tempting now. And you know what? I can't resist the Greek gift. The classic bishop sacrifices, as my friend Vladimir Vukovic talks about. See, I'm looking at the book during the game. Page 55. Yeah, I'm sure it's in there. Oh, he's gone back. He's wimped it. Okay, so we're coming. Let's come in. There's no retreating for us. If he's going backwards, we're going forwards. And with the queen coming over and the rook maybe swinging, there is some attack here. There is some attack, but maybe it's not enough. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Uno knows. What do I think of Feingold's comments on Nakamura being selfish? I didn't really see the comments, to be honest. What were they in context of? You know, what were they in context of? I mean, he seems like he's doing great things with chess, I would say, at the moment. Really, it looks like. I mean, Hikaru's getting loads of viewers. He's getting so many viewers, it's insane. He's always over like 10,000, isn't he? Oh, Raid. Thank you, Chess Patzer UK. How are you doing? You're back. You're back with a kid, Chess Patzer UK. Is that right? So how's little Chess Patzer UK doing? I hope he's doing all right. Little Chess Patzer UK. Chess Patzer UK in the chat just had a little baby, so we'll have to congratulate him there. Yeah, my opponent got in a little bit of a muddle there, didn't he? A little bit of a muddle, to be honest. It's a little bit tricky, his position. So, okay. Wow, thank you for the donation. That is very kind. Great stuff. All money donated today goes to the COVID charity. Not Corvid, as I put it up.
Thanks for the great streams and videos.
So get your donations in. So thank you for the donation. It's all going to help the Red Cross and helping out with people who need the help. So good stuff. Thank you. Now I love these positions. This is one position I've won so many games by swinging my rook over. This is my normal maneuver in these positions. Get the rook over to normally to h6 and try to checkmate on one of these focal points, as they're called. So I'm going to do it. When do you think you're getting your pub back, Simon? Good question, Aldo. My pub. In actual fact, after his last move, I should have just gone rook there. I was looking at the question. It's still okay, but I should have given myself the opportunity to keep my bishop open. I don't know when the pubs are going to open, Aldo. Who knows? Okay, well, I'm happy he's done this. I don't think this should work. And now, well, he's defending this one, so we'll just see if we can get some attack here. I don't know. Whenever they open, I'll be ready, Aldo. I'll be ready. So we'll wait and see. I mean, it'd be nice to get down the star again, but only when it's safe. I don't think anyone should be risking meeting up now, should they? Until, I mean, the whole thing with this COVID, it's so hard to know what the hell's going on, isn't it? I mean, there's no real. I mean, the government's absolutely useless. They don't know what's going on. They tend to lie a hell of a lot anyway. So I wouldn't trust anything the government says. So I don't think anyone knows what's going on at all. How serious it is. I mean, it doesn't seem that serious. I mean, for certain people, obviously it's one of the most serious things that's ever come across humanity, especially in our lifetime. But, you know, for how risky actually is it for certain people? That's the thing that we could do a bit more information of. So I don't know. We just have to wait and see. It's horrible, and we've just got to do our best to do it. So, best to beat it, I think, is what I'm trying to get at. However that is, and be sensible. Okay, so my opponent's got 3 pawns for this, hasn't he? Now this one doesn't quite work because he's attacking my rook. So how about we threaten that one first, and maybe go for a knight to b3, something like that. Now I am going to be a whole rook up now, so that should be enough. And what am I doing? Well, I'm on a streak of 3 wins, so I'm going for the 10-game streak. The 10-game streak is what we're going for. Mike 31 says, "Are they the funny ones?" Well, I believe that some people may have laughed themselves, possibly. As we go, right, and yeah, I mean, this should be winning now, because I've got ideas of attacking him, and also I can try to exchange off some more pieces as well. Well, happy birthday, Lee. I didn't realise it was your birthday, so happy birthday. Yeah, nice that you're spending it with me. Victor is still leading. He is, yeah. He's on 44. So I'm quite a lot behind Victor. Victor's crushing the field at the moment. 44 points. But if I get a roll to 10 wins, then I will be in good shape. Okay, well, oh no, can I? Yeah, I can take this one, can't I? Because if he takes it, then I have queen into g3. So this is very, very, very strong move. And that'd be checkmate. So this one, and we can whip that one off next time. So we're playing pretty. I wonder who this is then. An IM that I don't know of. Oh, it's a hidden one. Okay, shall we go? Let's go back to d4 for this, because I'm on a good little roll. We're on 4 wins, up to 7th place. Now I'll go for the normal stuff. c4, and we have the Shigorin. I mean, even though I did a DVD on the Shigorin, but it's really hard to remember it. Is that a real cheer we just got there? Is that actually real? That's very, very generous. And an anonymous cheerer. Well, thank you, anonymous cheerer. That's very generous. Cheers, sir. Very. I don't know what that is, or what amount that is, but that sounds like a lot. So, cheers, man. Very, very kind. Thank you. It is most appreciated. Thank you very much. 250 what? 250 250 pounds? That's a bit insane. Jesus. Well, thank you. If that's what it is. Wow, dollars. Okay, Jesus. Well, thank you very much. That's very generous of you. So cheers. I'm very appreciative of that donation. Thank you, mate. And I would like to say to anyone else, of course, if you want to donate, we are also trying to get the money for charity. So maybe I should add that to the charity pool a bit later on. It might be the right thing to do, to be honest. Okay, now what is happening in this position? I don't really know. Should we go here? I was thinking about swapping queens there. In the position, but if I take on c6, I don't really want to swap queens, do I? We don't really want to swap queens. Want to buy a DVD? There's plenty of DVDs at GingerGM.com. Get yourself a bargain. Roll up, roll up. I'll tell you what, I've been filming this course all this week, and the office I'm now in at home, it's a very small bedroom, and even though I've got a fan on, it gets absolutely roasting in here, I should say. So it is. If you see me dripping in sweat later on, it's probably because I'm nervous, because it's probably also because it's just bloody roasting. Okay, well, where's my? Am I pawned down? I don't really see my compensation. Anyone see it? Do we go here and claim? Okay, I suppose I'm going to have to castle queenside and gamble, aren't I? But no, I don't like this. What am I doing? I'm playing this really badly, this game, and I'm on a roll of 4 wins. This game, I'm not playing well. I don't like this because he's got b5 ideas. I don't know if he should have done it straight away because I got queen b4, or do I have... Okay, I like this one. I think he should have castled first, to be honest, because now I'm stopping him castling. This is a little bit rushed, maybe. Why don't you work in your main office? Well, I can't really be bothered to walk there at the moment, Aldo, and I've moved all the equipment here, and I've just made it easy for me to, like, you know, start work when I get up now. And because I was doing so many videos, it was like getting to the office, getting back. I don't know, I was being a bit lazy. And also, I mean, I like going to the office when it's a good way to meet people and sort of, you know, go to the pub afterwards. But now I can't do that. There's no point going to the office. Right. So he's got c5, or does he? Not really. Now, if I take here, I have to calculate. That probably looks alright. Knight takes quick. Let's do this one. We've got to try and do something on this square. This looks alright, and it's a pity my bishop isn't getting the game. Walking gives me some exercise. Well, thank you for your words of wisdom, Blazero. I know why they call you the Oracle now. Walking gives you exercise, really? Really? Oh, right. Thank you. I never knew that. Bloody hell. Jesus, all these 40 years of life, and I'm now being told that walking would give me exercise. It does, yeah. I mean, I should do more walking. I'm going to do more walking soon. I will do, but I just haven't had time to do much exercise because I've been doing a 29-hour video course, and they take a lot of work. So when the video course is out there next week, I've got a couple more things to do. We'll get the punch bag out and start walking. We'll do your walking. I'm only joking, Blazero. Don't take it personally. I'll get the walking going. Okay, so now I might actually be a pawn up. Can I take that one first, or do I not? I mean, I don't like takes, check. I think it's okay, but I don't know for 100% sure. Should I? Oh, I'm getting a bit greedy now as well. The new video course is I'm just doing the videos for a classic attacking book. It's coming out on Monday, The Art of the Attack, so you can learn how to become a better attacking player. Thank you, Hank the Tank. Very generous of you. Cheers. It's all very appreciated. And our donations are going pretty well. So we got 2 donations. I'm going to add, well, I've added £40 of my own money to the above one. So you can put both of those together. We're already doing all right. We're already on our way to getting £500, which would be awesome. I don't know. We're going to be streaming again tomorrow. I don't know how long I'll go today, but we'll try to get some more money going on. Okay, now I have to take here. And my opponent is probably going to play Rook here, I feel. Yes. But I thought I'd be a little bit better in these positions. First of all, let's get the Rook there. These endings should be a little bit better for me, I think, because his pawns are pretty bad. My bishop's good. Just don't want to lose a piece, do I? So let's... Oh, I don't want to walk into a pin. Takes bishop here. How dangerous is that? No, I don't like it. Don't like it. So maybe I have to castle, which is a bit annoying. I don't want my king on that square. No, here maybe, and then here. Okay, let's do this one. It looks risky because I'm allowing to take this pawn with check. But my king needs to be in the middle of the board for this ending. And because I'm on a roll, I need to try and win this one somehow. I think my rooks are quite good. My bishop's a little bit better. But he's very solid and he can play his bishop to this square. So it's certainly not that bad for him. We'll try to infiltrate first of all. Okay, we will get the rook into the position. And I don't know which square is better. Let's go here. Because otherwise you have rook takes e4 and bishop c6. And this is an annoying move that he's played. I have to take here. It's the only way. And I don't know. This maybe not so good, yeah? Maybe not so good. Right, we've got to try. Okay, he's offered me a draw as well at some point. I didn't see that draw for. All right, trying to move a little bit quicker now. Of course, it should be a draw. I'm moving too slow. Moving too slow. Yeah, I don't know what. It's just a draw, isn't it? Just a draw. Okay, I'm down a lot of time. Let's go here. Gamble. Ah, what am I doing? Ah, I'm going to lose this one now. Ridiculous. Ah, it's my own fault. Should have taken the draw. The king is... I don't know, you shouldn't give me that pawn though. Now it might be a draw, but am I in time? Is it a draw? No. It is now, yeah. Oof. Yeah, that's not really any good though, because it kind of breaks my... Hello, Blair. It breaks my little run there, doesn't it? So it was a draw, but draw's no good. Yeah, I know, draws are no good. So yeah, I was doing well in that ending, but I didn't make the best of it, did I? Okay, so that ruins the run. So no 10-game run yet. We'll try again. We're playing Blair, so in a solid 9th place. 2 hours of the tournament down. Now we had this opening before, believe it or not. This kind of opening. Let's try this move. Looks interesting. Maybe something like this. Oh, he's played c4. Oh dear, I feel that's a mouse slip, but Oh, I could offer him a draw if he wants. If he wants a draw. Do you want a draw, Blair? You cannot offer a draw. You can only offer a draw after move 20. You've seen that? That's crazy, yeah? What kind of rule is that? I don't really like winning when it's a mouse slip, but I mean, okay, I'm not necessarily saying maybe we're going to win this because it's not winning as such, but I'm happy just to have a draw and just to play on. But you can't have a draw until move 20. What a ridiculous. Take his points and laugh. Good rule, says Aldo. Okay. You know what? One thing I did like about ICC, I don't know which of you remember ICC, the old thing you could play on the old internet thing. ICC, it's a thing of legends nowadays. You know, people used to play chess on this old server. Why do I sound like a farmer? Don't know. My position's not even that good now. I'm just don't know what I'm doing. And one thing I liked about ICC, you had a take back button. I really like that. You know, the fact that you could take back a move. You could offer your opponent a take back. Yeah. So you could, if your opponent did a clear mouse slip, you just go. You have a button where they take back the move. Can you remember that one? And I thought that was really good because clearly, if you've got a very interesting game, and you know you don't want to win because someone has basically blundered, which you want to play the game. You can take back the move. So I thought that was a really clever idea. Maybe that's a good idea for chess.com to bring in the take back idea. Right, so my extra pawn has become a little bit juicy, hasn't it? It's become a little bit juiced up there on that square, and we could just play some sensible looking moves to get behind it. Now I was thinking about knight d3, but I think he might have been able to take there, so let's do that. Let's do this one. People are saying that gets abused, that rule. How can it be abused? What am I missing, guys? I'm sure it can be abused, but I'm not. How can you abuse the take back? Do I remember Beetle on ICC? Do I know who he was? No, I don't remember Beetle. I used to like ICC. It was like the first ever. I used to play for hours. I was really young, so in the days where I was at college, come back from college, get the ICC up. It was ICC and Poker Stars. That's what it used to be. Okay, now can I go here? Is it going to be tactical? Here? Oh, tactics. You know what? I'm just going to go like... Oh, is he going to take that one? Okay, I better calculate then. Takes, check. Rook takes... It doesn't work. Let's just go here. I don't think he has... Or G6 weakens me on this diagonal, but it seems to be okay to me. Let's get off that diagonal now. Now, here. And... Well, I got this very good extra pawn. This is the issue for Blair. Good old Blair. And if I go here, might be working. I didn't see what happened there. Someone maybe donated or something, or subscribed. So thank you to anyone who did that. Oh, he's going to go here. He's wriggling. Blair is wriggling his way out of this. He's such a wriggle monster. How's he managed to wriggle out of this? Unbelievable defense. Okay, I might be able to. He might be getting himself in a bit of a pin, but he's wriggling. He's a wriggler. He's wriggled out of this. He's totally wriggled out of this. And actually now, I could be worse. Could be worse. Okay, let's stop his knight from coming. Oh, I'm not worse. Definitely not worse. He can't move his knight. He spotted my threat, but I got this one, forcing his rook back. because there's... Okay, he didn't want to go defensive. But this is probably losing for him. Oh, he's got the Jeep. He's got this one. Ah. How about this tricky move? Oh, that's nasty. That is nasty trick. A nasty trick. Right. Well, I think I better take that, but I don't really want to. Not easy to win this. Not easy to win. Not easy at all to win. Well, I've still got one pawn. If I lose that one pawn, it's not a win. But with one pawn, it's chances to win. So it's just going to come back and forwards. How do I win this one? Okay, he's switched around. Am I even escaping the checks? I don't know if I am. I haven't even looked. Check here, check here, check. No, I don't see how I'm escaping the check. Okay. I didn't know. Right. Now this should be very good now. This should be winning now. Because my king can come. Here comes the king. I mean, I had to move my king back that way to try and win, which might have been winning. So, actually, even this is not so simple. He might have played a little bit quick there, and I think I'm making very good progress now. Shit. He could... Mouse slip central, yeah? Whoa! I should have lost at the end. I just blundered my rook at the end. Just blundered my rook. I moved my rook into a square where Blair could have taken it. Oh, dear. Cool, blimey. What's going on? I meant to put the rook on the back rank while I was having my drink. I meant to play rook here, and I just dropped it. I dropped it one square. I dropped it one square too soon there. Oh dear. The dangerous rook drop. That wasn't good. I don't know when I'm going to play to be honest. My idea was to play until I get 10 wins in a row at least. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I don't know. Yeah, that was a little bit dodgy, that last game. Just all that sort of nice work, and then at the end you just like drop the mouse. No, well, he played another move and let me take his rook, didn't he, Aldo? That's what actually seemed to occur there. But he didn't move his rook, and I was able to take it. So slightly fortunate. What do we do? Should we put a bishop there, maybe? So how many points am I hiding? This guy in 51 is storming it. And like we said before, it's quite... I don't know who this guy has played. But I just hope he's played some of the top players, you know? Basically. Because otherwise it's a bit weird if, you know, one player gets to play only people his own rating. How does that work? That doesn't work. That doesn't work, does it? Now do remember you can donate, guys, to the charity. So do try to get your donations in. And he's got that's the problem, isn't it? He's got relatively easy games so far, which is all well and good, but well, it's not really, is it? Because he's just going to win it if he keeps playing people his same rating. He's got to play people higher rated. I was hoping I had something okay here, but I can't see what it is. Oh, can I take this one? Let's see. So we'll see. David Hayden's on a bit of a storm up, bit of a tear up there. Bit of a tear up the thing. No, I know the guy at the top's not cheating. I'll never say he was cheating. He's definitely not cheating. It's just that it'd be nice if he gets paired against the good, the stronger players at some point. If he keeps playing another 20 hours, they'll have a higher rating. Do we think anyone's actually going to play for the whole 24 hours? That would be pretty insane. I wonder who's going to be leading, like in the morning when I wake up tomorrow. I wonder if I'll still be playing in the morning when I wake up tomorrow. I really hope not. That's just be a bit too much, a bit too much. Many of us on ICC used to observe Beatles games and chat about them. Yeah, I mean, ICC was kind of where it all started, wasn't it? It was like the first thing. But the problem was they didn't really ever update anything, did they? I mean, they should have updated with the times, but they never went around updating. And saying that, I don't know what I've done, but I'm somehow got myself in a worse position. Is it? I'm not sure if it's worse, but yeah, they should have done some more updates to their website. That was the problem. That was the problem. So I'm a bit worried about this move, but I'm gonna just step out of the way of any bishop coming to attack my rook. Well, I mean, I think the general problem they had was they didn't do any updating, did they? I mean, I could be wrong, but I can't remember ICC making any attempts to do anything when it came to updating, graphics or things. I mean, they seem to be a bit too content with the way they were, and like anything that allows the competition to come along and to take their place. And I think that's what happened with ICC. I think ICC is still going, isn't it? As far as I know, it's still going. It's still doing stuff, but they're certainly not the market leaders anymore, which they used to be. They used to really have a monopoly on the market, and I'm sure they made serious money, serious cash, and they could have put some of that back in to make some more features like chess.com have, like all the other sites, Lee Chess, Chess 24 now. There's loads of sites, isn't there? Loads of sites. Hard to compete with Lee Chess nowadays. Yeah, well, Lee Chess is very good, don't get me wrong. I mean, chess.com is good in they offer other great things. I mean, they support lots of tournaments, so they're both really good, aren't they? Let's go with the French. I think I lost to Grieve in Hastings in a Blitz game, so this is a tough one. I'm going for the 10 runs. I need to get another 8 on the board, so we'll go for the standard. I should have gone queen takes. Got a feeling my opponent's quite young, and I play this line quite regularly, but this little move's quite annoying actually. And then bishop e3. I don't really know the right system to do against this. I kind of put my rook on e7 and then try to get the bishop around. That's what I've worked out. Might be a playable option. Defend this pawn and then try to improve my bishop on d7. Well, we can't allow the knight to come in. I don't know where that knight's going at the moment, so we won't worry about it. And this is the plan. So this is the plan. Bishop to e8. Yeah, I mean, Lee Chess they're doing great jobs in general, aren't they? They're doing a very, very good. Can I just go here? Very good job. And so with chess.com, chess24 are good enough things. I think a lot of these leading sites have many things going for them. Now, if he goes g4, I probably will take on g4. So he hasn't done that. He didn't want to allow that one. So I think it's time to play actively now that he's lost control of this square. And because he's put this knight on a4. Knight on a4 is quite a normal idea in this variation, but only when my queen's moved away from c7, so it can come in. In this particular line, it's not so common. Okay, now I'm going to take here first with the bishop. And I'm wondering if I could just win this pawn. I mean, he does have bishop c5 as the counter blow against that, which is annoying. So I might have to do this move first and try to prove that this is weak. Did I miss something stronger? It felt like I might have had a strong move somewhere in that combination. Somewhere along that line I may have missed something. I don't know where. There must have been some kind of miss. Okay, and now here I wanted to play knight g3. It's getting all a bit tactical. Well, let's do this. Now if I take here, he goes bishop c5, which again is a little bit annoying. So somehow he's got out of a position that to me looked quite bad for him, because now his bishop is coming in. I could come back, but then I don't know how I'm... Okay, it must be. It just feels like my position should have been really good at some point. So what am I missing here? What am I missing? Still feels like this should be a very good position for me. Well, I've got a crazy idea. Let's just try it. Let's try this one. Let's see how this ends up. I want to come with my knight to e5 and give up the exchange. Is one idea. Or d4. d4 is the other idea. I'm going to go for some plan like this in the position. Okay, so this is my plan. Might not be good. I think I just have to take this one. I mean, I obviously sacked the exchange here, but because his rook on c1 is on pre, I was hoping I have time to create this kind of idea in the position. So this is my thinking anyway. And then here, so I got this far when I was looking at the position, but I may well have just miscalculated. Should be some compensation with my knights hovering around his king like that, and the open f file. So we go here, then he goes knight d3. So can we break through? Well, I think I have to go here. Not ideal. Maybe my knights are just not done a good enough job. Yeah, it's probably a suspect little sacrifice there that I've done, depending on how he counters. This was the problem, and my compensation is really lacking actually, and even that last move of mine was bad. Not good, Simon, not good, because I forgot he had knight to this square. It was just really annoying. Yeah, so it was just a very bad idea, because I never had any way through his position. So this is not looking good. I don't see what I can do. I think it's just losing. Yeah, I mean, it's just losing. So I'm gonna have to give up that one as well, and try to trick him with my knights, but it doesn't deserve to work. well, I mean, nothing's working here. He's got to blunder in order for my knights to... I don't think knights are stronger than rooks, are they? So it was a very nice position. I saw this idea, but it just wasn't going to be good enough. So disappointing to drop down. And now, well, we can keep punting a little bit. How do we make it as difficult as we can? Maybe with some move like this at the right time. We can try to do complicate things like that. Am I going to get mated? Well, I might get mated, but it's so bad. We're going to have to try. I mean, even this is not really a threat. I thought I'd try getting the knight over there, but that's not even threatening anything. So my knights are not good. Not as good as I had hoped they would be in the position. Okay, so he's trying to just come into the position. I've got to try and make myself away. So are knights better than rooks? Let's hope so. Let's hope everything we learnt was not true. Everything we learnt as kids was just a lie. Complete lie. And that knights are actually bloody fantastic. Bloody fantastic knights, especially when the king comes in to attack as well. When we combine them all together, the knights are courageous little pieces, jumping around like assassins. This one now, I have a draw. I have mate. Look at the knights. Maybe not. I was getting a little bit... Oh, he's found the only defence. Oh, it would have been mate otherwise. Bugger. Okay, so the knights weren't as good as I thought. It was nearly mate, but nearly's not good enough. Did you guys see the mate, maybe? It was nearly mate. But nearly, nearly, nearly. What is nearly? Nearly means nothing. Nearly means nothing in this game. It means absolutely nothing. Ah, I thought I was getting back in it, but no. Oh dear. Yeah, we're going to give him that one. And I think that is my little stint over. Ah, that was annoying. Even at the end there, I mean, after my bad play, I suddenly thought I had mate there, but he just about managed to defend in this position. I was right back in the game actually. And after this move, yeah, he just has this one move to defend. Because if he goes king here, then this is actually... Oh, it's not checkmate. I thought I could go there checkmate, but it's not. So there we go. I'm going to end the stream there. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know. I'll be back around midday tomorrow. Something like that. So you guys can keep an eye on this tournament. You can donate to the link there. I'll leave that on. Let's see who we can raid. So stay with me. We will raid someone who is streaming. Preferably someone streaming this tournament, I think. So let's go and see if there's any little streamers out there we can give a nice surprise to. If you've got any recommendations, we could of course go Rendell. Just want to see as well what else is out there. What other options are there? Anyone else got any other options? We could go Rendell, yeah. I'm not streaming Hikaru. He's got enough followers already. He doesn't need any more. He's doing all right. No, I don't, got nothing against the guy, but okay, I think this guy is not streaming the thing. Rendell is looking like the best bet. I'm just wondering if anyone else playing this tournament is there. Fiona's not playing this tournament, so I want to support this tournament, try to build up some sponsorship money. Hashtag Chess is not playing this tournament as far as I'm aware, but they have raided me before, so it's nice to return the favour sometimes. But anyone else got any recommendations? Aldo, have you got any? I think it has to be Rendell. It's looking like it has to be Rendell, I think, at the moment. So, because I want to support this tournament, we're trying to get as much money raised for charity. Why is everyone saying Hikaru? Hikaru's got like 13,000 people, and he's not playing this tournament. He doesn't need anyone else. Let's put it that way. He's very happy, Hikaru. I mean, let's do it now. Come and watch. Thomas Rendell is an international master, good guy. He is supporting this tournament, trying to raise money. So guys, go and keep on here. Is Danny on? Is Danny actually playing? I can't see Danny on. If Danny is playing, Danny's a good mate, so I would obviously go to him. But it's got to be Rendell. So see you all later. Enjoy. Stay here though, because we're gonna keep you going to another streamer who's in the tournament, another good guy, and you can watch him and enjoy his brilliant chess or terrible chess, whichever way it goes. See you later.
Clear. White takes should be 5.
Every battle is won by preparation. We've taken one of the most popular chess books ever written and rewired it for the modern player. The Art of Attack. Learn with Chessable's state-of-the-art move trainer technology, presented by myself, Grandmaster Simon Williams. I'll talk you through 29 hours worth of educational video content. From attacking the uncastled king, bishop sacrifices, diagonal attacks, and classic pawn storms. Paint your opponent's king into a corner with the Art of Attack.